Our first guest has a lot going on, including a new series for Showtime and a very funny new film called The TV Set. Please welcome back to the show, David Duchovny.
David's one of our favorite guests around here.
He's everybody's favorite guest.
Oh, wow.
It's really true.
It was great being here. Thank you.
I saw you backstage bravely drinking the backstage coffee.
Well, I was coming over here, and everybody in the car was saying how you had done a taste test, and it said that the green room coffee was the best in the city.
Yeah, I think I was drinking
so
that morning.
I waited.
Yeah.
And yeah, maybe you had whiskey in yours is
Maybe.
what it was. And it was awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we get the X-Files stuff out right away? Is there going to be a movie? Is there going to be a movie? Let's have the story.
Apparently, yeah, it's in the works. That's what I've.
Yeah? What does that mean? Is that Hollywood talk? What is in the works? Wait a minute. What is in the works?
I don't know. That's all I've been cleared to say. That's it. Just means that we're all on board, and they're just moving forward. You know, it's in the works, Pat.
You've been possessed by a TV executive.
Do you have anything to do with the writing, the scripts? Do you approve them?
Nobody wants to see that.
The important thing is it's in the works and everyone's on board.
What I said, it's in the works already.
Yeah. I want to show something because there's a book out called Hollywood Dads. Actually, it comes out in June, and this is a great shot of you. And
it's funny, they told me I was going to be on the cover.
Oh, is that what they told you?
Well, you're in one of the interior.
Oh, look at that.
covers.
That is a nice picture.
Where are we going? Over here?
Yeah. Look at that.
Isn't that a nice shot? There you go.
Well, I can't believe how big your kids got.
Well, yeah, I know.
And your kids' names, because you go by their middle names?
Yeah, this is Madeline West, we call her West, and this is Kid Miller, and we call him Miller.
So why don't you call your kids by their first names?
So that's the thing my wife decided. I don't know. You know, why isn't their middle name their first name? I don't know. You'd have to ask her next time she's on. It's a mystery to me. But I just said.
Ask her.
As long as you're on board with it.
Hey, it's good. But they're both great names. So.
Yeah, well, Miller's my mother's maiden name, and West is a family name from Taya's family.
So Miller's the comic in the family?
He is. Last time we were in New York, I decided, I was going to give him the real New York experience and be like a tourist. I'm from New York, so I've never actually done these things.
Right, sure.
Yeah, thank you. And so it was like, Empire State Building, FAO Schwartz, and all these things. If I say FAO Schwartz enough, do I get a big teddy bear?
Maybe. Let's try it today.
Okay. So I said, we're going to do all these things, and then we're going to go to the Empire State Building. And he was like, no.
Right.
It's like, I said, no, it's cool. It's a very tall building. It's not scary. We'll just go to the Empire State Building. So we're going through our day. And every stop, he's like saying, no. He's in his mind, he's not enjoying anything. It's like
he's having anxiety over the Empire State Building.
Yeah, we're eating the chocolate at that place that I can't remember, so I don't get a free one. And then we go to FAO Schwartz for the big teddy bears. And finally, we're on our way to the Empire State Building, and I said, look, we're going to the tall building. It's going to be good. And he's just holding the seat like this, and he goes, I do not want to go to the Empire State Building.
That's good. He is funny. That's very nice.
And I said, I get it now, because that sounds terrifying to me. I don't want to go to the
sure, my God.
Did you manage to get by FAO Schwartz while you were at it?
Somebody else needs a teddy bear.
Yeah, just curious. We're going to, when we come back, we're going to talk about a number of things. You have a couple of projects coming on, including a very funny film. We'll be back with more with David Duchovny.
Up to your life.
You have to do your MULDAH. Will you do that? Just give me that one time.
MULDAH.
I love that. No wonder he can't find anything. It's so dark. You can't see anything. MULDAH. Get a flashlight. Pay the electric bill.
Wow, it's like a show within a show. There's so many levels here, so many layers.
Yet I've never won that award.
Do you remember when Regis only called you Mulder? Do you remember that?
What do you mean remember?
Well, I mean, that was your name.
He still only calls me Mulder. MULDAH.
Yeah, do it one more time now, because we're going to get you that Relly Award yet.
That's all I got, though. It's always the same one. It's a one-word imitation.
Do it again.
Oh, I need a moment. MULDAH, we miss you. Where's the movie? You keep talking about it, and I don't get to see it. I'm getting annoyed. Have an omelet.
You slid into Mel Brooks.
I'm not
And Jackie Mason.
I'm not an impersonator.
But you are a dad in your new Showtime series. He said smoothly.
Finally.
And it's a real show.
At least there's one professional up there.
It's a real Showtime title.
It's not me.
Californication, is that the name of this?
Yeah, well, we were having trouble with the title.
Yeah.
And Californication was originally the title when we shot it, and then I said, "There's no way, I don't like that title." And then we tried lots of other titles, and maybe I could run some by you guys. One was the Untitled Tom Capanos Project.
Hey, I like that one. That's catchy.
That didn't fly. Then there was the Untitled David Duchovny Project.
That's good.
And I wanted to call it The Passion of the Christ 2 because because that made a lot of money, and I thought people might be fooled and come watch it.
Get you some initial viewing anyway.
And then,
a good opening weekend.
Yeah, exactly. And then we went back to Californication, which is what it is now.
Right.
Now, and I hate to jump from plug to plug, but we must in the interest of keeping your people happy.
Right.
Because you do actually a very funny film called The TV Set, right, which I had a chance to see, about making a TV pilot.
Right.
And dealing with the TV executives.
Yes.
Who are an odd breed, a breed unto themselves.
Yes.
Kind of humanoid in a certain way.
Well, the movie is first and foremost a comedy. I think if you're not interested at all in television or the making of television, you still find it funny because it's like a workplace comedy.
Sure, right.
It's about the kind of compromises you have to make in any kind of workplace. And I play this writer who writes a pilot, and then you watch him go from stage to casting to shooting to trying to get it on the air. And he makes little compromises all along the way, little compromises that don't seem too drastic. And then by the end, all these little compromises have added up to making his show a ridiculous, unrecognizable thing to himself.
They always talk in terms of combination. You know, we'd like a little Sopranos and a little Andy Griffith. You know, that kind of. They always want
Andy Griffith, but edgier.
Well, you were just saying that you wrote a script and they said we don't want to do it, and then you changed the font. Changed the font.
Right. If you change the font,
gave it back to them, and now they want to shoot it.
So
I don't know what you did. It's fabulous.
It's fabulous.
Those changes you made were great.
We have a scene where you're talking with your manager, Judy Greer.
Judy Greer is really a funny actress.
Talking about the lead actor in this project, which you wrote, and I guess she doesn't quite get something here.
No,
it's self-explanatory.
That was great. Zach was fantastic.
Yeah, how about that?
Has it been a struggle?
Kinda. You know, it's like he's got only two modes. You know, he's either like way over the top, or when I try to bring him down, he's Travis Bickle. Taxi Driver. You've never seen Taxi Driver? In the dailies, does the street look really fake to you?
How do you mean?
Well, we're shooting on a back lot, and I'm just concerned about the reality. You've never seen Taxi Driver?
I know.
I met her.
I have a beard in this movie. I don't know if you saw that. And to show my range, my facial hair. And then I wore a fat pad because they asked me to put on weight, and I said I would put on 1.5 pounds. They said that's not enough, and they said put on weight, and I said no, you're not paying me enough. I'll wear a fat pad, and it looks kind of silly, but I like it.
Well, if that doesn't get you out to the film, nothing will. It's called The TV Set. It's in selected theaters now and will open a wide release on April 20th. David Duchovny, X-Files, everyone's on board. Thank you. This guy thinks he looks like you.
Friday, live actor Kevin Spacey.